Hello everyone, Cindy here with Monarch Mom DIY. Welcome to my channel where I love to bring you the best tips and tools for creating beautiful home decor on a budget. Today I'm very excited to be part of this Dollar Tree mystery box challenge with these 5 other ladies. Be sure after you watch my video to click the link in the description box to hop to the next girl's video. You will definitely want to watch all 6 videos and comment on each one to be entered into the drawing for this group of the Mystery Box DIY Challenge. So let's get started. I'm first going to show you the 3 items that were sent to me and what I had to use to create 3 different DIYs, one for each item. And then you will hop to the person I sent my box to. All right, let's get started. So let's take a look at what Crafty Lainey sent me. She did send me some other goodies, but these are the 3 items she chose that I had to use in DIYs. So item number 1 was this round pet bowl. Item number 2 was a set of the Dollar Tree foam dice. And item number 3 was this package of round paper doilies. So let's see what I make with my first item, the dog food bowl. Now I'm going to use that as well as a metal tray, 4 of these wood handle shovels, some lemon scrapbook paper, and some rope. So the first thing I'm trying to do here is figure out how I'm going to put all of this together. My idea is to make like a small little table or little plant stand. So I'm taking the shovel parts off of these handles and using my saw and miter box, I'm going to cut the end at a 45-degree angle. And I did that to all 4 of my shovel handles here to get them all cut up for the legs of this stand. I have this navy acrylic paint from Walmart. I'm just going to paint all 4 of the wood legs with this color. To go with this lemon scrapbook paper, I'm going to do all 3 of my projects with kind of a summery lemon theme. So I took this scrapbook paper and I just kind of rubbed it against the back to figure out how big of a circle to cut. Next, using some matte finish Mod Podge, you can see I sprayed this metal tray with white spray paint. I'm going to put the Mod Podge, spray the back of my scrapbook paper, and lay that down in the center for it to completely dry. Now, I decided to use one of these chopping mats from Dollar Tree to make kind of a plastic protective cover over the top of my plant stand, just in case water dripped on. So you could see I used one of my lemon plates to kind of cut that. Now I decided I'm going to use the bowl on the bottom of the tray, kind of the middle piece of my little plant stand. So I traced the size of it there, and using some E6000, I'm going around the circle, and then my dog bowl, which I also sprayed the sides white, I'm going to glue there. Now here's that plastic cutting board piece or chopping mat piece that I cut, and I'm just going to tack that down with a little bit of hot glue just to hold it in place. And then I'm going to take some of this white poly rope, also from Dollar Tree, or you could use nautical rope, but I like that this is plastic. I think a little more weather resistant. And I'm just going to go around with hot glue and then put that white poly rope all the way around there where the plastic cutting mat would meet the tray. Now you can see I made 4 little marks here of where I'm going to glue my legs on. I'm using E6000 and hot glue, and this is what my little stand looks like that I made using my mystery item number 1, the round pet food bowl. I'd love to know what you guys think of this and what you would have made. Now, there are 2 other groups. So if you want to triple your chances of winning the $50 prize, you'll want to then link to group 2 and group 3 to watch those hops, watch all the videos, comment on all the videos, and you will be entered into those giveaways as well. Now, my second mystery item was the set of foam dice. I've been actually wanting to use up a bunch of these. I have a bunch of sets of the foam dice, and I had this little wood tray from Michael's. So I decided I was going to make one of the foam dice tic-tac-toe, but I wanted to give it like a summer theme. So I am painting the whole tray with my Waverly chalk paint in moss. It's kind of a medium sage green, I would say. And then I'm taking 9 of the foam dice, and I'm going to paint those with a slightly lighter sage green called celery. So I'm just going to give all of these a couple of coats of the celery, and this is how they look after. Now, I just went on Google Images and I looked for lemon clip art and strawberry clip art. So I printed out 9 of each. You see, I'm just doing a light layer of Mod Podge and then rubbing that on. Once those were completely dry, I did go back over them with Mod Podge again. So I did one side with the lemons and then flipped it over, and those same 9 dice, I'm doing a strawberry on the other side. That way, each of the foam dice could be used either as a lemon or a strawberry. Then to give this tic-tac-toe game a little bit more of a farmhouse look, I took this black and white gingham ribbon from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to glue a piece of that all the way around the 4 sides of my tray. And here's what our finished summer foam dice tic-tac-toe game looks like. I think it's so cute and cheerful and makes me want to drink strawberry lemonade. Thanks again for joining me here on my channel. If you are new, I hope you'll consider sticking around by hitting that subscribe button and hit the bell when it appears so YouTube will notify you every time I upload another budget home decor DIY video. And my third mystery item was the paper doilies, and I gotta tell you, I struggled with this one, but this is what I finally came up with. I'm using a couple jars, some bamboo skewers, some foam, and some of that paper shred, and this scrapbook paper again. So I have these jars that I used in a chalk paint comparison video, and I'm just going to give each of them a white coat of chalk paint. And then these doilies to me just looked like flowers. So what I'm going to do is, because they're very thin, I'm going to put a layer of Mod Podge on the back, and then I'm going to glue it down on this scrapbook paper that has like the blue and white. So I'm gonna make 2 of these. So I'm going to do that 2 times and then let that dry, making sure I have the edges down as much as I possibly can. Next, for the center of my flowers, I have 2 different sizes of circles I'm tracing. One on this yellow and white polka dot paper, and then the other on this kind of shiplap paper with blue flowers. So I'm going to cut 2 of those each as well for the centers of my flowers. Now, once my doily is pretty dry on the blue paper, I'm just going to go ahead and cut that out and then layer on my 2 circles. I just love this yellow paper. I just think it's so cheerful. And I'm just using a Elmer's little adhesive runner here from Walmart to get my paper circles into the center of each of my flowers. Now coming back to my jars, now that the white chalk paint is dry, I'm just going to take some hot glue and some jute twine and wrap the top part of my jars just to cover up the threads where the lid naturally would go. All right, now that our jars are done, we'll take a small little piece of floral foam, some hot glue, and stick that floral foam down into the jar. Now I wanted a little bit more thickness on these and something colorful on the back side, so I traced this blue and white gingham paper, and then I'm going to sandwich the bamboo skewer piece in between. So just using some tape, I'm just going to tape down the skewer and then more adhesive to put our two large flower shapes back to back with that skewer in the center. Next, to finish putting our flowers together, we're going to put a little bit more hot glue on top of the floral foam. And then I'm just using some of this white shredded crinkly paper from Dollar Tree and then poking the bamboo skewer into the floral foam. And then our flowers are going to be able to stand up. And then I took this eucalyptus garland, just wanted to add a few leaves. I know they're way small compared to the flowers, but I thought they looked cute anyway, glued to the skewer. And you can see this is the front side of our flowers, and then the back side is the blue and white gingham check. These would look super cute like on a summer mantle. Again, thank you for joining me for this video. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy budget home decor DIYs. And please comment and let me know maybe what you would have made out of one of my mystery items. And let me know which of my projects you enjoyed the most. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Now remember to go to the link in the description box and hop to the girls' video that I sent a mystery box of items to, and make sure to watch and comment on all 6 videos in order to be entered into the giveaway. If you so choose, you can then go on to groups 2 and 3.